Good Erev Shabbos to you, and I hope you're all well.
Happy Friday, everybody.
So Mazel Tov this week.
Mazel Tov to Dahlia and Mark Wittenberg on Noah's Bat Mitzvah.
Mazel Tov.
And to Grandfather John Wittenberg.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to Katie and Ian Bean on Max's Bar Mitzvah.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to Chaya, Orna and Ben Warner on the birth of their son.
Oh, Mazel Tov.
And to Antonia and Stephen Grant on the engagement of their daughter Zoe to Simon Englander.
Lovely news. Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to anyone else who has a birthday, anniversary or any other simcha in the coming week.
Mazel Tov.
We wish for Shalom to anyone who's unwell
Shalom.
and long life to anyone observing a yortzeit in the coming week.
Yes, okay. Any shout-outs this week?
Shout-outs to everybody who was involved in the seniors Meet and Munch lunch.
Oh, that's
It was really fantastic.
Yeah, we had over 80 people there, and to all the volunteers, and to Karen Moss, our community cares coordinator.
And Rafi Sanford, who sang and played guitar.
Really
and
lovely to see so many people.
Really amazing. It was
really
lovely.
nice.
The cooks and the table layers and the decorators and everybody who was involved.
Yes, absolutely fantastic. Okay, what else is coming up this week?
Coming up this week on Monday is the second in our Purim Megillah Unmasked series with Rabbi Michael Leitner, When the King Couldn't Sleep. That's at 8 o'clock Monday night at the Newtons. Please contact the office for the
booking
address.
please online. Also, it's
with
free
delicious
to book.
desserts.
Yes, it's free to book, but please book so we know how many people to cater for. Anything else? Any other special simchos? Anything else coming up this week?
Well, there's another Mazel Tov. It feels a bit strange wishing ourselves Mazel Tov, but Mazel Tov to Hillel Chapper on his bar mitzvah this Shabbos.
That's right. Mazel Tov to you, Hillel, and thank you to the community for your generosity and your good wishes on the occasion of his bar mitzvah. We look forward to celebrating with the whole community. Okay, so Friday night Shabbos begins this week at 5:04, and there will be services at both Croxdale, Yavne, and in Elstree. Also, gingerbread story time. On Friday night there'll be a special kiddush at Croxdale to celebrate Hillel's bar mitzvah. The whole community is welcome to that. And then on Shabbos morning, Hashkama for the early birds is at 8 o'clock. Main services at 9:30, both at Croxdale and Yavne. Again, please join us for a very special Kiddush to celebrate Hillel's.
You don't want to miss
office.
that one. Really good Kiddush.
Catered Kiddush, I hear. Thank you to the community for providing that for us. Mincha will be after Kiddush, and then in the afternoon I'll be giving a shir at 5:55, and Mariv, when Shabbos ends at both Croxdale and at Yavne, will be at 6:08 p.m. That's right. Okay, so a quick idea to share with you for Shabbos. You know, in his very insightful book, Planting and Building, Raising a Jewish Child, Rabbi Shlomo Wolbe explains that the building process is immediate. When the builder lays a brick, the results are visible right away. However, the brick itself will never create another brick. In contrast, planting entails digging and watering and hard work. Nothing like that.
No, you're very good at that.
Thank you. Green fingers, yes. And yet it seems that when you plant something, it almost seems that nothing has happened. But at some point, a small seedling may become visible, and later a beautiful tree emerges, which will eventually bear fruit of its own. And from the outset, the ultimate goal of the planting was to cultivate a plant that produces its own fruit. Now, this helps us understand the disparity between the great drama that we saw last week with the revelation at Sinai and this week in Mishpash Mishpatim, where we're presented with a far more prosaic array of laws and rules for covering every aspect of life. The giving of the Ten Commandments, obviously, we know was God laying down the foundations for us, his children, and building us into a holy nation. But he then plants the seed for our future growth with a smorgasbord of mitzvahs that we can learn to constantly grow to become better people by incorporating the Torah's teachings into our everyday lives. It's something to think about. Once again, we wish you a good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom.